must be the first of the month! New Pixar Pet Day!
I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes?
Now I want to see Bob in a maid costume.
I'm surprised no one has done that yet. And right off the bat, we have another thing me and my family quote.
What's the context for this quote?
Oh, you know, the kitchen, the bathroom, the entire house when we were getting ready for a party. We have it perfectly done, and then BAM! Instant mess! My dad loves to use this line in particular. To be fair, we all like to use it, and there's a ton of lines in this film alone that we love to use. But to save time, let's use a counter throughout the entire film.
Oh boy, Dashie is gonna have a constant counting number throughout all of this for all the references that her family makes to this movie. We'll put a number up each time. One for now, and increase later.
You know it, Rebecca. There's a lot of lines that are just gonna go up. That was one.
I'm right up there with the big dogs. Girls, come on. Leave the saving of the world to the men? I don't think so.
Don't worry, Elastigirl. You'll get your chance in a much better sequel 14 years later.
Elastigirl, I actually like to be lazy. I will leave it to the men.
And that's one way to kill two birds with one stone, or two robbers with one tree.
You're that kid from the fan club. Brody, buddy. Bon voyage.
C'est incroyable!
Can you fly?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
Oui, et ta tenue est complètement ridicule!
That French anime show you like, Dashie, Miraculous Ladybug? Why does Bon Voyage look like a villain from that show?
Oh my god, he does. I could totally see him being an akumatized villain of Hawkmoth.
I am Shadow Moth.
Shadow Moth, whatever. Also, don't we see him in a future movie that involves a rat?
He got away? Well, yeah. Skippy here made sure of that.
Incredible.
You're not affiliated with me.
Denied? You're denying my claim. I don't understand. I have full coverage.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hoganson.
Now here's one of the major reasons why I'm not a huge fan of this film. There are a few reasons that we'll get into later, but here's the first one. The animation is not good. When the humans aren't wearing masks, the CGI is awful. Probably the worst looking Pixar film, to be completely honest.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
The first 5 movies didn't really focus on the humans, so they were able to get away with the human abominations. Now that Pixar wrote themselves into a corner only focusing on the humans, they were now all like,
Uh-oh.
Ironically enough, the humans look better with masks on. Whenever they aren't wearing masks, they look like deformed potatoes, especially Bob. Alright, back to the film.
Coincidence? I think not.
This is a meme legend.
Should we add that to the counter? Screw it. We can add that to the counter if we want to.
Don't just stand there. I need you to intervene.
You want me to intervene? Okay, I'll intervene.
So, I have to ask this question, which is another problem with this movie. How is it that a strong man and a flexible woman give birth to a super fast kid and a invisible girl? This is something that always bothered me. I never understood why we never got the answer.
Nice of you to drop by. Never heard that one before.
Instantly one of my favorite characters. Frozen is one of the best Pixar characters in my eyes. He does look more human than the others. He has a fun personality, a great power, and not to mention great timing and line delivery. Samuel L. Jackson knocked it out of the park in this role. And yes, it is hilarious to imagine him saying cuss words.
I'd rather go bowling. Look, what if we actually did what our wives think we're doing? Just to shake things up.
You fool! Don't you realize?
Freeze!
I'm thirsty.
This is you, Dashie. You're Frozone.
Wait, how am I Frozone?
You're thirsty for a bunch of characters. I saw how hard you simp for Chaos and Loki.
Boy.
I love how Bob just casually grabs the chocolate cake.
I want chocolate cake.
You know why we can't do that.
Because it'd be great!
This is not about you!
And there's the other main aspect of this movie that I don't like. The Incredibles is marketed as a family movie, But honestly, it focuses too much on Bob. What they do with him, I do like, but when it comes to literally everyone else, I feel like they are all downplayed. This is why I view the sequel as much better. It honestly does more of the family aspect that The Incredibles wants to be. Where this movie here, it's a nice setup, but it's not quite the film that I felt like it wanted to be. That's where the sequel did it better.
And this is why I used the Sonic dub of this scene for your list.
I love how the pencil says, "Your life is in our hands."
Oh my bloody god. I actually did not notice this one at all. I've seen this film way too many times, and I never noticed that.
I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy.
Rex is not happy, because that's Rex from Toy Story. Wallace Shawn.
You know, Bob, a company is like an enormous...
Sandwich! What?
We gotta pay to keep the company quiet. We gotta pay damages, erase memories, relocate your family. Every time it gets harder.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the fuck up. You can erase memories? What's the whole point of this other bullshit? Just erase the memories and just stop there. Just say like an earthquake happened or something like that. You don't have to do all this nonsense if you just erase the memories. Imagine all the possibilities there. You should just go through with the erasing thing. Oh wait, both the short of this movie and the sequel do that. You don't have to do any of this convoluted nonsense if you just erase the memories.
According to the government, neither of us exist. I represent a top secret division of the government.
This motherfucker's lying!
Oh, my back!
Don't you just hate it when you get old and have back problems? I'm only 24, yet already experienced this.
Who are you? What do you want? My God, you've gotten fat.
Everyone during the pandemic.
Dyna guy. Oh, he had a great look. Oh, the cape and the boots.
No capes.
Not only another famous line we quote, and a funny meme, this line probably says so much about her character.
How so?
Imagine, if you will, Edna designed many superhero costumes in the past. And sure, there was probably other designers, but Edna was probably one of the most famous. However, superheroes were getting severely injured or even killed because of a snag on one article of clothing, the cape. Maybe Edna Mode saw this design flaw from other designers, or this was a flaw from her own designs. Either way, it caused injuries and unfortunate fates for innocent supers. And she vowed the same thing would never happen again, which is no capes!
Now, I know this is supposed to just be a running joke in the movie, and it's not meant to be taken seriously, but I'd still like to give my thoughts on this subject. A number of people would find wearing a cape pointless, as they would see it as little more than a flashy accessory that can potentially harm the wearer. However, capes actually do have a purpose, and historically have been used very widely even in battle. Garments like cloaks were used to provide warmth and concealment, and they can also be used for more utilitarian purposes, like as a blanket, or even for storage. There's a wide number of things that a stretch of fabric can be used for. People in medieval Northern Europe would wear capes and cloaks very often, both in civilian life and even into battle. For one thing, they do provide warmth from the cold. And second, capes can actually be a symbol of status. Even in more recent history, soldiers have been seen wearing capes and cloaks, like soldiers of the Red Army during World War II. Though as for superheroes with capes, capes not only make superheroes look bigger, mightier, and more divine, but if you're creative enough, they can also be used as a utility. Like, think of Batman's cape. Not only does his cape make him look more badass, bigger, and imposing, but it can also be used as a gliding device. It helps him fly around the city a lot more quickly. Now yes, capes can get snagged if you're not careful enough. However, there is a solution to this. Just wear a shorter cape. If your cape only goes down to, like, say, your waist, it most likely won't get snagged on much of anything. Besides, many other pieces of clothing can get snagged as well. I mean, hell, Violet's hair could get snagged if she wasn't careful. We don't see her wearing it up like into a bun or ponytail or anything like that.
Can you imagine this scene here, but it's with Syndrome talking about his dick having sex with Mr. Incredible?
It's bigger! It's
Mr. Incredible!
Stop reading my mind and taking my joke ideas.
When I unleash it, I'll get... You sly dog! You got me monologuing! I'm Syndrome, your nemesis at it! Oh, brilliant.
Don't you just hate it when you're monologuing, sharing your greatest plan or motives, and then you just throw out your audience? Buddy, you would suck at theater auditions.
Life rating negative. Mr. Incredible terminated.
That text-to-speech, lol. Let's replace it with 15-point AI.
The 15 AI website is still down. But there is UberDuck.
Life ratings negative. Mr. Incredible terminated.
Dashi, why I am mean?
Because!
Edna mode. And guest.
Behold the greatest defense system for the Krusty Krab.
I didn't know the baby's powers, so I covered the basics.
Jack doesn't have any powers.
It's funny how dumb you are.
Oh my god, this is like GoldenEye 007. God, that Wii game was so much fun to watch.
Watch? You didn't play it?
I wasn't old enough at the time to play the game, but my parents were cool with me watching and my brothers play it.
Why didn't you buy a copy now that you're older?
We shared a copy, that's why.
I suppose.
I honestly have no words. This is very, very unsettling. How about you, Rebecca? Scary?
I'm only thinking of this fan-made video where Mr. Incredible is looking through the scene, but replacing the heroes with icons getting oversimplified. Ever since I saw that, I can't take this scene seriously anymore.
Oh my god, you ruined the mood. And I'm not sure to be happy or upset about that. Also, I don't know why, but after watching Hamilton again, as well as the MCU movies, this scene makes me genuinely uncomfortable. Close friends, the young, dying. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. Oh god, oh god, oh god! It's the Shadow Blot from Epic Mickey!
Looks like rubber. Ouija!
What is it?
Aren't you in the rubber?
Yes. It would be nice if those balls turned him into a rubber version of his wife.
Why does Violet scream like Ren and Stimpy? Now that you heard that, you tell me that this sounds the same.
We are not gonna die. Now both of you will get a grip, or so help me.
Oh, it's cool. They're just rehearsing a scene for the upcoming company play called Both of You Will Get a Grip, or So Help Me. It's a musical. Both of you get a grip, or so help me. So help me. So help me. I got. See, it's a work in progress. Maybe we'll put it later on my YouTube channel in the future.
Jesus is jealous and Sonic is having a panic attack right now.
You can't hide from me. There you are.
I remember my big brother explaining how the scene works with the invisibility.
And when everyone's super, no one will be.
Very, very unsettling and creepy. Let's ruin it! When everyone uses a fast pass, no one will be.
Put this audio in with Starlight Glimmer from the Season 5 premiere.
And when everyone's super, no one will be.
Where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
This whole scene is just pure cinema. Now I want a parody of this with Grunko Stan from Gravity Falls with Seuss.
Where is my super Seuss? I swear, if he doesn't come in, I'm gonna charge him less than 14. I'm not charging him over 15, like, I don't know where he'd get the idea, like, who would get the idea, like, not me, because I'm smart.
Did you know there was a petition going around to have Barack Obama and Michelle Obama reenact this? God, I need that in my life.
Are we there yet?
We get there when we get there.
Disney trip much?
How you doing, honey?
Do I have to answer?
Yes, you do. Please answer, bitch!
Rebecca, don't be rude. She's under a lot of stress.
Hey, come on, it's a goof. Just like when Peter told those kids to kill themselves because they thought he was Slender Man when he was tall.
It's Slender Man!
Kill yourselves.
Peter! Come on, it's just a goof.
We missed it.
You asked me how to get there, and I told you. Exit a track.
That'll take me downtown.
He's coming up. Get in the right lane. Take
We don't exit a track.
You're gonna miss it!
This is my mom in the car. Whenever she doesn't know where she's going, she flips out.
Good thing I'm not in there. I would have a premature heart attack.
That's the way to do it. That's old school.
Yeah? No school like the old school.
Any animation enthusiasts might know this, but these two are the legendary animators Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston making a cameo here. What people might not know, however, is that they made a cameo in Brad Bird's previous film, The Iron Giant. You can even tell since they have the same design.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be a good mentor. Supportive, encouraging. Everything you weren't.
That hit Helen the most. If she wasn't frozen, she'd be crying.
We have to stop him! Throw something!
I can't, I might hit Jack.
I love when even in intense moments, he won't hit Jack because he still cares about saving him without hurting him. He's such a good father.
Bob, throw me!
Perfect motherly love.
It is perfect love. Remember the Crystal Empire?
Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, man. That was totally wicked!
No one mourns the wicked.
The Underminer! I'm always beneath you, but nothing is beneath me!
And there's the 6th John Ratzenberg cameo. Funny how he ends this one.
And that's my mom's favorite line.
Gentlemen, behold! Corn! Let the mating begin!
Thank you all for watching this video.
This video was edited by me, the Animated Freak, and you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on the icon here.
Subscribe to my channel by clicking this icon here. Check my Patreon to help support my channel in the description below. And here are all the Patreon supporters. And hey, did you miss the last episode? Click here for the episode. And we'll put the next episode here in the future. But for now, it's a different Pixar Path episode. Thank you all for watching. StarGiantProductions out.